Alright guys, big news coming out of the MMA world today. Ilia Topuria is once again being accused of ducking Arman Tsarukyan. Daniel Cormier jumps in with a strong take about who actually deserves the title shot. Garry breaks down his heated moment with Khamzat Chimaev, and yes, Jon Jones is calling for a rematch with Chimaev after that now viral grappling clip. So let's get straight into it. Ilia Topuria may have his lightweight belt, but it doesn't look like Arman Tsarukyan will be getting his shot anytime soon. In a new interview with Spanish reporter Alvaro Colmenero, Topuria was asked who he wants next, and the answer had fans raising eyebrows. Instead of mentioning Tsarukyan, Topuria went big. He said his number one choice is a fight with Islam Makhachev, either at welterweight or at some kind of special catchweight pound-for-pound bout. And if the UFC refuses that, his next option is Paddy Pimblett.
Yo, mira, pues tengo a Paddy en la mente. Me gustaría pelear con Paddy si es que no me dejan subir en peso welter para pelear con Islam, porque el combate que realmente me gustaría tener es en contra de Islam en la tercera categoría. Pero bueno, vamos a ver, a lo mejor hago un combate y después en verano hay alguna fecha en la que sí que me dejen subir de categoría y pueda pelear por el tercer cinturón, o se cree un nuevo cinturón llamado el Pound for Pound en un peso pactado en donde nos encontramos los dos y peleamos por ese cinturón de libra por libra. Así que vamos a ver, hay muchísimas opciones, como siempre. Vamos a ver lo que depara el futuro.
Meanwhile, Daniel Cormier is not having it. On Good Guy/Bad Guy with Chael Sonnen, DC made it very clear Paddy Pimblett shouldn't even be mentioned in the same breath as a title shot. Cormier praised Paddy's future potential, but insisted that after watching Tsarukyan dominate Dan Hooker, there is only one matchup that makes sense for the belt. Cormier said Tsarukyan is big, strong, explosive, can strike, can wrestle, and has the same kind of suffocating top control that makes Islam Makhachev so dangerous.
I think Paddy Pimblett's fun. I think Paddy Pimblett has a bright future in fighting, but I believe that the two best lightweights in the world, if Islam Makhachev is now the welterweight champion, it's Arman Tsarukyan and Ilia Topuria, bro, and that's not even in question anymore. I thought that Paddy Pimblett getting in the octagon after Ilia won the belt was, to me, it was a little bit odd because I didn't feel like him beating Michael Chandler should have warranted him being in that spot. I thought that the biggest issue would be trying to do away with the images of Paddy in the cage with Ilia after he became the champion. But then when you watch Arman Tsarukyan last weekend, bro, he's big, he's strong, he can really wrestle, he can strike, he can do just about everything, and his top control is what's a real issue. And I believe that's the problem. That's the scary thought for anyone that are Ilia Topuria fans. Because if there's anyone that could replicate that game of Makhachev, or at least to a degree, Arman Tsarukyan.
According to DC, the scariest matchup for Ilia Topuria isn't Paddy, it's the Armenian storm coming his way. But that's not stopping the frustration on Arman Tsarukyan's side. After that dominant performance over Hooker, Arman went on the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani and didn't hold back. He accused Ilia of stalling the division on purpose and avoiding the toughest fight available.
Any idea what's going on with him right now? He hasn't fought since June, and we don't know, Charles has fought.
He's trying to find easy fight and to defend that belt and go up, and UFC trying to make him to be a superstar and defend the title, because right now he cannot go up to the 170 because he didn't defend the title. Why he gotta go 170? You gotta prove that you're real champion.
But things didn't end there. Arman also responded to that recent clip Ilia posted claiming he slapped him. Tsarukyan laughed it off, saying the video was actually from June, and that during that encounter, Topuria was friendly, hugged him, and even said the trash talk was just for the media.
How long ago was that? Because you look much different. You're much younger there. Your hair is different. Your beard is a couple years ago.
Oh, no, it was in June in the backup. I was in backup and he came say, "Hi, bro, how are you? This media thing is just for the media, hug me." And then he started talking shit after that. I said, "Bro, you're such a fake guy. And the person, you're behaving like a good friend, not friend, like a good guy, and on the Twitter you're starting talking shit." I said, "Okay, I'm not fake like you." He's in the live, one person in the social media, another person. I don't want to be fake. I'm real.
Arman didn't mince words, he called Ilia fake, saying he acts like a nice guy in person but turns into a different character online. I'm real. I'm not fake like him, Arman said, making it clear this rivalry is personal now. But that's not all happening in the MMA world this week, because things got heated in Qatar between Garry and Chimaev. What started as a friendly moment apparently turned into a misunderstanding that escalated fast. In an interview with Ariel Helwani, Garry said he was simply congratulating Chimaev and his team. He asked when Khamzat might return, got a typical response anyone, smash everybody, and then casually patted Khamzat on the shoulder before stepping away.
Congratulated all of his team. I then took a step back, and then I see Khamzat. And I'm like, oh, hey champ, didn't see you there. Congratulations, good work tonight. And then I said to him, when are we seeing you back? He said, I don't know, brother, anyone, smash everybody. The typical Khamzat answer, right? I then put my hand on his shoulder, said, see you later, but nothing else, right? Completely friendly, a gesture of goodwill and congratulations to the team. I then take a step back, turn, sip my water. Right, can we go now? We ready? I turn around and there's a security guard in front. And I'm like, why are you there? We just had a cordial conversation with no animosity whatsoever. We're not gonna fight. And then I think in that moment, due to a potential language barrier and misunderstanding, I think Khamzat took that the wrong way, as in like, he's not gonna fight me. And then everything switched and he just started to curse and he said, F you, but like all these things. I just turned to him, what's wrong? And he just pushed me and I was like, dude, that's so childish. I just came over and celebrated Arman and his team, of which you are a part of. Congratulations on the victory. And now you're turning into a little child, pushing me and verbally assaulting me. I guess I shouldn't expect someone like Khamzat to have the self-control, but I think he's just always looking for a fight. And it was a massive misunderstanding, and I think he looked like a child.
Then there was the deleted tweet. Khamzat posted, "White boy, you will not survive 1 minute in my world." Garry fired right back, saying he absolutely would, and pointed out that they're both white anyway.
Did you see his deleted tweet about you?
No.
White boy, you will not survive 1 minute in my world.
I definitely would, and I'm pretty sure we're both white, so I don't know what the point of the white boy is.
I think you're right.
Do you know what I mean? I definitely survive a minute with him. I have no plans of going up to middleweight anytime soon, but if he wants to, then dude, I'm game to fight. Do I need to prove myself, Ariel? Or does everyone understand? Anyone, anywhere,
The tensions don't seem to be cooling between those two anytime soon. But the biggest story of the day, and the one that had the entire internet buzzing, is the now viral footage of Jon Jones grappling with Khamzat Chimaev in Chechnya. Jones has been spending time in Grozny, where he recently bought a property, and while hanging out with friends he ended up linking up with the middleweight champ. The two took pictures with fans, spent time together, and then decided to test each other's grappling. And the clip speaks for itself. Khamzat managed to score a clean takedown on Jon Jones, something we rarely see anyone do, even in training.
Jones против Khamzata Chimaeva. Ой-ой-ой. Джон, как я тебя учу. Джон убежал в Америку. No! No! Дела мой ферло. Нет. Hey. No video. Video $5,000. For deleting it. Это был дружеский бой. Они помирились.
Fans immediately went wild, and the clip spread across social media in minutes. Jones kept it classy on X, admitting the takedown was legit. He wrote, "Yeah, that takedown was legit. Young man is in tremendous shape. There was only so much I could do on that concrete. But according to Rizvan Idol Sultanov, the man who posted the original video, Jones didn't take the moment lightly behind the scenes. He claimed that Jones was bothered by the exchange and repeatedly said no, after the takedown. Moments later, Alfredo Auditor allegedly offered to put up money for an official grappling match between the two, and Jones immediately accepted. So now, fans are wondering, are we actually going to get Jon Jones vs Khamzat Chimaev in a real grappling match? During his stay in Chechnya, Jones was treated like royalty. He was shown around the city, met fans, and looked genuinely happy spending time with the local community. And that's going to do it for today's update. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.